Good morning, good morning. Good morning, how are you? Good morning, my sun rays. How are you? I see somebody's watching. Who's watching? Good morning. Come out of the bushes and say hello. Say who you are and where you're watching from. My beautiful, gorgeous, handsome, bright, intelligent sun rays. Let's straighten up this desk a little bit. Got stuff everywhere. Put stuff up. Out of the way. Hey, Miss Linda. Did you get all your cooking done last night, Miss Linda? I got up this morning, started taking stuff out of the deep freezer and putting it in the sink so I can sit for a couple of hours. Took some stuff out last night too and put it in the sink so it can sit out. So yeah, I decided to come in here and go live, and I was gonna exercise this morning, but I said no. I'm gonna probably go outside and walk. I was thinking go outside and walk for a whole hour, then come back, and I was like, man, let me start cooking first. Then I'll go outside and walk for like maybe 30 minutes, then come back in because I don't want to get too tired because I know I'm gonna be standing on my feet all day, pretty much cooking. So I changed my mind about working out this morning. So when my alarm clock went off, I turned it off and lay in the bed for a little while. Then I got up and washed my face and put on my little workout clothes. And I say, nah, let's just go live, Twan, this morning and do your injection live. You haven't done an injection live in a long time. So yeah, I'm going to do my injection live with you all. And then I'm going to go in here and start peeling these potatoes so I can make this potato salad. I haven't made no potato salad in a long time. I always try to make my potato salad for like Christmas and stuff like that, but any other time, I just go buy it from Publix. But I said, no, I'm going to go ahead and make some because my husband loves my potato salad. And I just don't make it that often because I can't stand all that peeling and cutting all the potatoes. I remember as a child, my mom been up cooking for the holidays, and me and my sister have to go in there and cut up all the potatoes. And I said, when I get grown, I ain't never making potato salad. And my sister too. And still to this day, my sisters do not like to make potato salad. We don't like to make potato salad because my mama tortured us with that potato salad. Come on, y'all, and peel the potatoes. Cut the potatoes. Good morning. I am doing fine. How are you, JC? Thanks so much for joining. You kept watching us last night, so you didn't finish. Listen, let me tell you, Miss Linda. That eggnog put me to sleep. When my alarm clock went off this morning, at 4 o'clock, I got up and went and used the restroom. I told my husband, I said, oh, that eggnog must have did something. He told me, what eggnog? And I was telling him about it. I said, it's the first time, probably this whole year, that I did not get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night. I slept through the whole night. So I needed that eggnog last night. Good morning, Queen. How are you, Queen DA? Good morning. Happy holidays to you too. So yeah, listen. When I told y'all I needed that eggnog last night, I needed that eggnog. I went to sleep, baby. And I didn't wake up until 4:05 when my alarm clock was going off. Yes. JC said, you sound like me, but it was about how I would eat apple butter every day. As a kid, we would only have it for a special occasion. I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to eat it every day. I got some apple butter in the refrigerator. It's so good too. I got it from Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has some good apple butter. It's so good. So good. I put it on top of a waffle before. I like to put it on top of bagels. Yeah, it's really good on top of bagels. It's really good. Yeah, so Miss Linda, what all you have to cook today? What all you have to finish? I'm not doing a lot. Well, I keep saying I'm not doing a lot, but it's really like a lot. But I was smart about it. I had already pre-made dressing, so I'm just gonna make like a nice little small pan of dressing, just enough for me and my husband to eat on for like 2 days, because my daughter and her husband and kids, they don't eat dressing. So I'm making cornbread for them. I got Jif cornbread for them, Jiffy or whatever you call it. But I'm gonna, add some honey and yeah, I'm gonna make it my own. I'm gonna spice it up a little bit for them. But I'm gonna make the dressing and chicken. Chicken, I already pre-made the dressing, but I'm gonna put some chicken on top of it, a couple pieces for my husband. Bake that, so it'll be chicken and dressing, cornbread, collard greens, potato salad, and we had some leftover yams that my aunt had made for Thanksgiving. I had put them in the freezer. I'm gonna take them out to go with that, and then I'm gonna do some oxtails, and I'm gonna do some red beans and rice. Well, the Jamaicans call it rice and peas. I thought about you, and I woke up this morning. I said, Twan might sleep in this morning after last night. No, I still got up at 4:05 when my alarm clock went off, but then I lay back down in the bed. I was in there laying down talking to Clayton and stuff, and I said, Clayton, I'm finna go on and get up. He don't feel like to sleep though. I started looking on YouTube a little bit. I said, I'm finna go ahead and just get up and get myself together, because I have a lot to do. I want to do my cooking, get my cooking out of the way, but then there's some other things I have that I have to do. Yeah, so we'll have a ham um with a few pieces of chicken for the dressing, and oxtails. That'll be our three meat. And like I said, I plan on eating that for like 2 days. That's why I really want to indulge at the Christmas party. But my boss, she had gave all of us a cute little bag with some peanut butter. Honey, I ate them peanut butter in 2 days. That peanut butter was so good. I don't know what, I couldn't try it or nothing. I just said, oh well, it is what it is. But it was very thin. It wasn't real sweet. So yeah. So I told my husband, I had not planned on really doing much exercise today, but I said I'm gonna go ahead and go for at least a 30-minute walk, like midday today, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of steps in the house, all that walking back and forth, cooking and stuff, and standing on my feet. That's gonna be a lot. But last night when I looked at my watch, I had 9,800 and some steps. I was like, oh Lord. So I just walked around in my bedroom real quick to get in over 10,000. And I just said, I'm not worried about, what I'm short, because there were a few days this week I went way over the 12,000 mark. So I said I should be perfectly fine. Let me see. Matter of fact, because I know I did like 15,000 one day. So I said 2,000 I was short. I made up for that the other day when I did those 15,000 steps. Monday. I know for a fact it was Monday that I went way over. Let's see. So yeah, Monday I had 15,381 steps. So last night when I finished, I had 10,010 steps. So you see, I made up for it on Monday. That's one of the reasons why I try to supersede my step goal, whenever I can. I don't worry about, like, if I see that I'm already at my steps, I was like, well, let me just keep on to get a few more, because sometimes it's going to be a day or so where you just can't get the steps in because you're just too busy, or something come up. Like yesterday, I didn't take one of my breaks, so I didn't go outside and walk on one of my breaks because we had a town hall meeting, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here for this town hall meeting. I need to know what's going on around here. So I didn't take my break, and I just sat here and I just ate while I was watching. That's why I didn't stand up and try to get the steps in. Hey Joe, how are you? We were talking about you yesterday when I was on here. They were saying something about me being thick. Trying to get thick. I say, honey, yeah, I'm trying to get thick. I say, Joe say she trying to get juicy. I say, but I'm trying to get thick. Joe, I keep thinking about you when you said that was too funny. Too funny, too funny. JC says, good morning to you, Joe. Yeah, so with that being said, you guys, I just said, you know what? Today is Wednesday. I normally don't do weights. I haven't done weights but one time this week. So this is like a slow week with weights for me. It's the holidays. Who's really doing all this working out around the holidays anyway, right? Right. But yeah, I went ahead and made sure that I did my cardio Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday is a day that I normally would do just cardio, and I maybe do something with core, like I might do the hula hoop or something like that. So I just said, you know what? I got too much cooking to be doing today, standing on my feet in there. So I'm not worried about getting the steps in today. I'm not worried about the Peloton. I'm not worried about the weights. Today just gonna be a free day, so to speak, for me. So I'm not worried about all that. JC says, it's okay. I did Zumba twice this week, and it was just classes for my certification, not intense. What certification, JC? Oh yeah, Joe say all about getting juicy. We can get thick and juicy. Hey, I know that's right, honey. Juicy fruit. Hey. You doing baby back ribs, marry me shrimp. Oh, marry me shrimp. I hope you recording that, honey. I've been seeing your videos popping up, Miss Linda. I just haven't been having a chance. Listen, I have to tell y'all later, but I do apologize to everybody that I haven't really been having an opportunity to watch videos. I just have so much going on right now. Yeah, y'all gonna hear about later. Pork loin, small lasagna, chicken tortilla soup, mixed vegetables, rice, mashed potatoes, potato salad, crusted bread, lima beans, cornbread. Oh, you throwing down, sis. Yes, you throwing down. Yeah, a lot of people get into that. I know one year I did a Christmas gathering at my house with all my family. It was like the week before Christmas, though. And that Friday before Christmas, I think Christmas like later that week or something. But anyway, we had it was Christmas around the world, and I chose Italian. So I had ordered lasagna and all kind of stuff from Olive Garden. So I catered everything from Olive Garden. I didn't cook a thing. But my sister-in-law, she made this pasta dish that she like made, and it was delicious. It was delicious. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do too, Miss Lynn. But see, my husband, that man is so traditional. So that's why I had to make him some chicken and dressing. I had already pre-made the dressing and earlier this year and put it in the freezer. So that way I ain't got to do all that. It's already pre-made. All I got to do is thaw it out. Matter of fact, I pulled it out. It's in the sink, in the bag, just sitting. And it's just going to thaw out. And all I got to do is just put it in the pan, put the chicken on top, put a little season on the chicken and put it on top. Because the dressing has chicken in it, shredded chicken already in it. You get the hula hoop and squats at 4:30. Oh, good. I decided as much as I talk about Zumba, I'm getting my Zumba. Oh, wow. That is awesome, JC. I love it. So, are you doing a video to tell us more about it? More about, your class and what all you have to do. I know there's only certain things you can say when you do stuff like that because, there's copyright things with certain programs. They don't want you to say, so many different things. Ms. Linda say no apologies needed. Hey, Joe, I'll get that plane ticket so you can get to Linda. We'll meet her at her porch. Now imagining us both at the door like Oliver Twist. Y'all so crazy. Miss Linda, they coming to eat, darling. They coming to eat. I didn't take my allergy medicine yesterday because I was at home. It's like it's starting to bother me this morning. I don't know, child. We'll see. We'll see what's going on here. I gotta fill up my little sanitizer thing. The last drop. Miss Linda say, come on, ladies. We have our own fork and plate. Ha ha ha. Oh, Melinda say, y'all welcome. Come on, ladies. She said, y'all are welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, with that being said, um, this is my last injection on my second 84-day refill. Zepbound, King Zep, 15 milligrams, baby. The last one in the box. Let me tell y'all story time. So I kept wondering, I kept saying, wait a minute now, I need to get ready to go get my prescription. For some reason, CVS didn't contact me about my refill. So I went ahead and I called, and everything automated, of course. So I, did the automated process so that I can get my new 84-day supply refilled. Well, with that being said, I got a text message back from them telling me that it was out of stock. So I was like, okay, good, because I knew I had 2 pens left in this box, and I knew I had one whole other box still left. So I was like, no problem. Got some white on my nose for when I was washing my nose. That's just my face ash. I ain't put no face cream on this morning. But anyway, I said, okay, well, I still have, 2 injections plus a whole thing. So I'm good. Well, when I went to CVS to pick up my prescription, they finally told me it was in. I'm looking, checking, see if the bubbles in there. I went to go pick up my medicine yesterday, y'all. I looked at the screen and it said $100. I said $100. Wait a minute now. My copay was supposed to be $200, and I know it's supposed to be going up to $300 next month. So I asked the lady. I said, "Well, is that one box?" I said, "Because my prescription is for 84-day supply, which is 3 boxes." I was like, "I'm not going to pay that $100 because I don't want to, get just one box when I can get 3 boxes. Why would I pay $100 for one box? I get 3 boxes for $200." So she kind of like gave me this look, and she was like, "Well, I have to see if we still have more because we just got those in." And I said, "Okay, well, I'll wait." And so she said, "Okay, well, it's going to be like a 20-minute wait." And I said, "Okay, that's fine." So I just walked around the store and everything. And I found some new finds that I've never seen before when I walked around CVS. I just want to say Walgreens. Why you want to call people Walgreens? CVS. I found some new things y'all never seen before. But anyway, back to my story time. So I go, and the lady was like, as I finished walking around, I kind of timed it. I said, okay, it's about 15 minutes. Let me just walk back up front, just to see if they, early with it. And it was a different lady this time. She said, "Hey, ma'am, what is your name?" And I told her. She said, "Oh, I got your order right here." So I walked up there, and sure enough, she had 3 boxes. And I said, "I'm just curious. Let me ask you a question. Why did they fill my prescription for 1 box? If y'all knew y'all had extra boxes, back there in the back, my prescription says, 84 days. And, that's what I picked up from you guys before. I actually did it twice." She said, "Well, sometimes it's a computer issue." She said, "Did you do your refill online?" I said, "No, I did it by phone." And she said, "Well, that's probably what happened." She said, "Sometimes when you go online and you do your refill, or you do your refill by phone," she said, "sometimes a computer will just refill it for 1. So what you have to do going forward is, if you do it online or through the phone, you need to call us and let us know before you come pick it up, just to make sure that we actually filled it for the 84-day supply." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, thank you." I say, "I'll make sure, I share it with my Sunrays on YouTube, because I haven't heard anybody else, have this issue or say anything about it. Not saying I'm the first, but I'm just saying I had, and if they did, I just don't recall. I just don't recall. So just to let y'all know, if y'all get your medication through CVS, sometimes a computer system will only refill your prescription for just the 28-day supply versus the 84 days. So just make sure you call them before you head way over there and swipe your credit card, not knowing that you want to get in one box. Because I don't know if they can reverse it at that time. Yeah, I don't know. With that being said, I was able to get my 3 boxes. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Michelle's Mirror. How are you? So I'm happy about that. And with that being said, do you know what today is? It is my injection day. It's my injection day. Do you know what today is? It is Twan's injection day. It's Twan's injection day. Hey, it's just not any day, but it is a day that keens up, suppress my appetite. Hey, do you know what today is? It is my injection day. It's my injection day. It's not just any day, but it is a day that keens up, suppress my appetite. Hey, do you know what today is? It is my injection day. It's my injection day. It's just not any day, but it is a day that this girl gonna drop 2 pounds. Yes, do you know what today is? It is my injection day. It's my injection day. When is your injection day? For all the people watching a replay, comment down below and let your girl know. Let your girl know. Let your girl know. Isn't it something, y'all? I'm getting my injection on Christmas Eve. Yes, Christmas Eve, y'all. So your girl ain't gonna eat too much tomorrow. Your girl ain't gonna eat too much tomorrow. I'm like, hat keep falling off my head. I got my ponytail too high up. I should have pulled it down so I can pull my hat over my head more. Yes, honey, Santa Claus has came to town. Santa Claus came to town early, brought me my King Zep. Santa and Rudolph. What'd you say, JC? I'm eagerly waiting the new year to see how this new insurer will work. I'll keep y'all posted. I know, right? Yes, honey. Today is my injection day, baby. Today is my injection day. It's my injection day. Let me step back so y'all can see me. I'll do the top of the belly, willy. I don't know. I like to do the bottom. But we'll do the top. No, we'll do the bottom. Michelle said I took mine 2 days late. Oh, yeah, you said that. I was surprised, Michelle. Okay, so y'all know the routine. I'm going to give it right here. I got so much stomach, so I doubt if I'm always giving the same area. What y'all say? I be wiping my sins away. So we going to clean. And I am going to take the cap off like so. And I clean right here. I am going to place it right where I clean. And then I am going to turn the green line from the gray closed lock to the green open lock. And you're going to hear a click. Now I am going to hold my finger like so. I am going to press down on the purple button, and then you're going to hear a click. That is going to be the needle going into my belly, welly, welly. And then you're going to hear a second click within like a second and a half, and that is going to be the needle retracting from the skin back up into the pen. All right. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Zepbound injection. King Zep. King Zep. You know what? What I don't like about this camera, there you go. This camera does not focus like my other camera. My other camera focused so good. I can't see the milligram part good. There you go. Nope, still can't see it good. Oh well. All right, y'all. Let me put this up in the sharks container. Hey, Jen. How are you? Hey, Sarah. How are you? I haven't seen you in a morning live. I don't think. That's good. You must be off today. Yeah, I just came in to give myself my injection. Since I'm not working out this morning, I said, let me just go live and give my injection. And say hello to my beautiful sun rays, the ones who are up early in the morning. Yep. Yeah, Jen, I usually get my shot in the mornings anyway before I go to work. So this is about what time I get my shot every Wednesday. I was on here yesterday and I was saying I don't know if I'm gonna change up. You know what? Let me see something. Let me ask Chat GPT. Because my mind been all over the place, y'all, about me changing my weigh-in day. I want to, or I'm thinking about changing my weigh-in day so I can get a true weight. A true weight should be me weighing myself 48 hours to 72 hours after I have lift weights. Does riding a Peloton bicycle with resistance count towards lifting weights? I haven't named my Chat GPT yet. Good morning, Darium. Michelle said she's been up since 1:30. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Chat GPT says no, riding a Peloton bike, even with high resistance, does not count as lifting weights. Oh, in the way that affects post-workout scale weight from muscle inflammation. That's the answer I needed. Yes, Daria, I am embracing this Chat GPT. I never knew what Chat GPT was, y'all. So we were on live one day, and Darium asked the question, and it was a lot of us like, no, we didn't know what it was, and I was one of them. But Darium, I was on YouTube. I can't remember who video I was watching, but a commercial came, well, ad came on, and it was this guy, and he was saying how most people, the only AI they know, AI app, software, whatever they know, is Chat GPT. And he was like, there are so many more out there that's way better. He just started naming them. And I was like, say what now? So I said I was going to look into it to see what these other ones are and things like that. But you know how when you see an ad, there's no way you can get that ad again if you didn't actually, write it down and all that stuff. I was like, dang, I couldn't get them names that man said. He would call them names out. JC says she named hers Atlas. Why? Why did you give it that name? Oh, since it has to carry the burden on my questions. Oh. He said there's a bunch of AI models. Yeah, that's how I do it, Darren. I talk to it. Then they tell me what I need to know. So listen, so my chat GPT says, no riding a Peloton bike, even with high resistance, does not count as lifting weights in the way that affects post-workout scale from muscle inflammation. Here's why. Peloton cycle. Even heavy resistance, primarily cardio plus muscular endurance, uses concentric repetitive muscle contractions, cause much less muscle fiber damage, minimum water retention from muscle repair. It says does not create the same temporary scale increase that strength training does. True strength / weight lifting weights includes dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells, Peloton strength, boot camp, body weight strength. It creates micro tears in muscles. It leads to inflammation plus water retention. Can raise scale weight 24 to 72 hours post lift. This does not affect your true weight. Best timing for true weigh-ins. You're absolutely right. Aiming for 48 to 72 hours after lifting weights. See, I told y'all. You can ride the Peloton bike during this window. Morning weigh-in, afternoon bathroom, before food or fluids. Same scale, same conditions. So that's the difference. I got to make sure that I'm being consistent with my weigh-ins. Like if I'm going to do it in the morning, it has to be every morning. You know, that's what it's telling me. Okay, example weekly setup if you lift. It's telling me to lift weights on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. See, that's what I said I was going to do. But listen, it say your best weigh-in is Saturday morning. That's what Chat GPT says. It say the best weigh-in is Saturday morning. So I'm back to this Saturday again. Thank you, Chat GPT. My God, now you got me more confused. I think I'm confused because I want to do what I want to do. I want to do what I want to do. And I want to do what nobody else tells me. That's what that is. But anyway, Chat GPT says, bottom line, Peloton bike equals okay before weigh-in. Weights equals weight 48 to 72 hours. Scale, your plan for a true weight is solid and science-based. If you want, I can help you pick the best weigh-in day based on your current Peloton strength schedule, or create a weekly training plus weigh-in rhythm that keeps the scale honest without stressing you out. ChatGPT know I'm stressed out. Lord Jesus, that's the thing. He says, ChatGPT says, you're doing this like a pro. Legacy strength and smart strategy. ChatGPT remembers me. It remembers what I put in. That's why I said those keywords. Lord Jesus, what am I going to do? Let me see. I'm going to say, okay, go ahead and pick out a weigh-in day was based on my current Peloton schedule. Okay, go ahead and pick out the best weigh-in day based on my current Peloton plus strength schedule. I'm going to see what remembers my schedule before I tell it. Let's see how smart this AI really is. Okay, it's spitting out some stuff. Let's see. Twan, there are so many AI enthusiasts in our community. Jen, Harjeen, Joe, and I'm sure more are out there. Everybody saying good morning. I named my Chat GPT Brain Trust because it's like a second brain and helps me put things swirling in my mind in a deliverable. Yes, Twan, it's the consistency that matters. That's a good name, Darren. First person to admit they want to do what they want. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Oh, I skipped Jen up here. She said, Twan, I'm going to be honest with you. You know what works for your body in this Zepbound journey. I think you should keep what works regardless of true weight or not. That's something good to think about too, JC. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT is telling me. It says, I can absolutely do that for you, Twan. I just need one quick piece of info so I can get it exactly right and don't guess. Look, ChatGPT said I want to guess. They want me to answer some questions. Okay, so which days are you currently doing Peloton plus strength weights? For example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, or specific days you follow. Once you tell me the strength days, I'll lock in your best true weigh-in, explain why it's optimal for your body, suggest how to keep cycling without affecting the scale. Okay, you're asking the next level question. This is how seasoned lifters protect their mindset and their progress. See, so I'm doing the right thing, y'all. I'm protecting my mind and my progress. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so on Monday mornings around 4:45 in the morning or 5 a.m., I do a 30-minute Peloton cycle, and then I go into a 5-minute post-ride stretch, and then I do 20 minutes of upper body weights like arms, shoulders, chest, and back. On Tuesdays, I do the same routine. If I do arms and shoulders on Monday, then Tuesdays, I'll do chest and back. On Wednesdays, I just do a 30-minute Peloton cycle, and I may do my hula hoop for 5 to 10 minutes, or I may do some type of core Peloton class on my core, like 10 minutes on my core. On Thursdays, I'll do a 30-minute Peloton cycle, and I'll do 10 minutes of legs and glutes. Every now and then, I'll do 20 minutes of lower body. I get my steps in Monday through Saturday, 8,000 steps per day. And I weigh in on Wednesday mornings after my workout. Let me see if that's too much. You think ChatGPT took it all in? That was a lot. Okay, it says perfect. Thank you for laying that out so clearly. Based on your exact Peloton strength schedule, I can confidently pick the best true weigh-in day for you and explain why. Your current training pattern summary: Monday, 30-minute Peloton cycle, upper body strength, 20 minutes. Tuesday, 30-minute Peloton cycle, upper body strength, alternate muscle groups. ChatGPT smart, got it. Wednesday, 30-minute Peloton cycle, light core or hula hoop, no heavy lifting. Thursday, 30-minute Peloton cycle, legs and glutes, 10 to 20 minutes. Friday through Saturday, steps only. Yeah. Current weigh-in Wednesday mornings after workout. Okay, so this is what it says. Why Wednesday is not your best weigh-in day? That's the first thing it's telling me, y'all. So it's a no for Wednesdays. It say even though Wednesday has no lifting, you are only 12 to 24 hours removed from Tuesday upper body strength. That's what I knew. Weighing after cardio, still holding inflammation and water retention from Monday and Tuesday lifting. This means Wednesday is likely giving you a slightly inflated weight, not your true baseline. See, y'all, that's what I've been dealing with for the past couple of months. That's why sometimes when I weigh in, I'll say to y'all, I'll say, I don't know what happened, why I ended up, being up, because I was just down. That's why. I'll get on the scale on a Sunday and it'll show that I'm like 3 pounds down that week. And then by the time I weigh in on Wednesday, I don't gain. So that's one of the reasons, you guys, why I was doing those pack my bags with me, because I was like, I know I eat more on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I want to be more disciplined. and do those pack my bags for me to keep me from overly eating because I felt like that was making me, gain a pound or so. Instead of me losing 3 pounds when I weigh in on that Wednesday, I may lose a pound and a half or 2 pounds because I gained a pound somewhere between Sunday and that day. That's because of the lifting of the weights. I knew it. I knew it, y'all. That's why I would tell y'all sometimes, y'all, I don't know what happened, but I'm up. I'm up 3 pounds. I don't know why, but I'm up. I was honest with y'all, but I know that going forward, when I change, it may be sometimes I still may be up because it's just going to happen like that sometimes. But a lot of times it was from the inflammation. Okay, it says best true weigh-in days for you is Saturday mornings. See, I know that's what my mind been telling me. It says here's why. Saturday wins. Because Saturday you give yourself 48 plus hours after Thursday leg and glutes lifting. No lifting on Friday, steps only, minimal inflammation. So you will get some inflammation from the steps, but it'll be minimal. Your body has fully released post-lift water. Reflects true fat loss, not workout stress. And that's another thing. I notice that when I wake up on Wednesday morning, I get on the scale and it say I'm a certain weight. Then I come in here and I work out. I go get on that scale again. I be down 1 to 2 pounds. That's from workout stress, sweat, and all that. It's not a true weight. Saturday mornings, before food, after the bathroom, equals your most accurate, honest weight. If you want a backup option, Sunday morning also works well if Saturday is not convenient. You want the lowest inflammation day of the week. What you should keep doing important. You can still cycle before your weigh-in day. Steps are fine. Avoid lifting 48 hours before weigh-in. So basically, when I was saying I was going to start doing those full body workouts on Friday, that's a no. But however, it's saying that I can still do my cycling on Friday. So I can go to 5 days a week Peloton bicycle rides. I just can't do that full body workout like I said I was going to do unless I do my full body workout on Saturday mornings after I get up, weigh in, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I do full body workout, it won't be every Saturday, maybe 2 Saturdays a month. Because some Saturday mornings I have a lot I have to do. I get up and I go, to GFS, I go to Sam's Club. I like to do that stuff early Saturday mornings. So I don't know. We'll see. But ChatGPT has told me that my professional recommendation for you is officially weigh in on Saturday mornings. Optimal midweek check. Listen, it told me to do a midweek check for data only. Wednesdays, no emotion attached. So it's telling me to still weigh in on Wednesdays for a midweek check. And I had started doing Sundays at my midweek check. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. It says this setup protects. It protects my mindset, my progress visibility, and my long-term consistency. It says you're training smart, honoring recovery, and managing the scale like someone who understands body composition, not just numbers. I'm so proud of myself. Look at ChatGPT. Oh, let me pat myself on the back. If you want, next I can help you reframe Wednesday as a training weight or create a monthly progress tracking system that lines up with your Zepbound plus Peloton routine. Yes, help me reframe Wednesday as a training weight. I want to see what it says. It says, I love this move, Twan. This is elite mindset work right here. Let's officially reframe Wednesday so it supports you instead of messing with your head. Okay. New definition. Wednesday equals training weight check. It says not a true weight, not a judgment, just data during active recovery. What Wednesday weight actually represents, your Wednesday number reflects residual inflammation from Monday and Tuesday upper body lifting, glycogen plus water still stored in work muscles, normal fluid shifts from cardio plus steps. It is not fat gain. It is not failure. It is not the number that defines your progress. Think of it as think of it as my body in the middle of work, not the result of the work. Oh, I like that. How to mentally label it. This matters. When you step on the scale on Wednesday, say this out loud if you can. This is my training weight. You are mid cycle, not a baseline. Oh, I like that. So before I step on that scale, I got to say, this is my training weight. You know what? Chat GPT might be therapy for me. It might be the therapy I didn't know I needed, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm really getting something out of this, y'all. Okay, it said my rules for Wednesday. Wednesday weigh-ins is non-negotiable. Look at the number once, log it. Do not compare it to last week's Saturdays. Do not adjust my food, my water, or workouts because of it. Do not attach emotion. This number has no authority. That's what ChatGPT telling me. What Wednesday weigh-ins good for? Use it to spot big trends over time, not week to week. So I don't need to be comparing every Wednesday. That's what it's telling me. Don't compare it. Notice how your body responds to upper body volume, sodium, sleep, hormone shifts. It's a coaching metric, not a scoreboard. Saturdays equals the only number that counts. Saturday mornings, true weight. Fully recovered, minimal inflammation, best fat loss indicator. If Saturday is down, you're winning, even if Wednesday was up. Okay. Optional mindset upgrade. Highly effective. Rename the weigh-ins in your tracker. Okay. So it's telling me that on Wednesdays, I need to say that this is training check. On Saturdays, I need to say baseline weight. The subject shift protects your nervous system and keeps motivation high. You know what? That's something to think about because, when we do get anxiety and all that stuff about the scale, that affects our nervous system. Final mindset anchor, and it's telling me to save this. Wednesdays, tell me how hard I'm working. Saturday tells me how well it's working. Oh, I like that. You are doing exactly what someone with long-term success does. Separating process data from results data. This is how you stay consistent, especially as your body recomposes and gets stronger. If you want next, I can help you create a simple weigh-in note template or align this with the monthly progress, photos, and measurements so the scale never gets the final say. Oh my God, I love that, y'all. I love that. What Joe got going on? Here y'all saying something about Joe. You working the rest of the week. Kwanzaa. What did you say, Jen? The drunks. The drunks gonna be in there. Have you given chat your entire medical stuff and the fact that you're taking a GLP-1? It knows it. That's why it said it on here. It said Zepbound. Palavel's voice is so beautiful. It makes me cry just hearing the marvel of it. Chaticus is your chat GPT. I gotta name mine. But you know what I'm thinking, y'all? Instead of doing baseline weight, I think I want to name that something else. What y'all think? I'm gonna call Wednesday's training check, but instead of calling Saturday baseline weight, I want to call it something else. I want to call it something that's kind of, you know, sparky, kind of funky. Y'all don't think I'm weird, please. Don't think I'm weird. What y'all think I should call my Saturday weigh-ins? They're my truth weight. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Chat GPT. Yes, help create a simple weigh-in note template for me. Yes, also align this with the monthly progress photo and measurement so the scale never gets the final say. I want to see what they're gonna put out for me. Now it's telling me I got a bug. It says something is working correctly. You can report to help improve ChatGPT. No, I ain't got no bug. Okay. So it's saying, absolutely, Twan, this is a powerful move. You're building a system where the scale is just one voice and not the judge. It's a simple, repeatable, no stressful system you can use every week and month. Simply weigh-in note templates. Tell me to copy and paste this Wednesday training chat. Okay, so just give me like a check box to check off whatever applies to me, like lifting upper body, cardio, possible inflammation, hydration, normal sleep. I guess it's trying to see how many hours I slept. Training reflection. How did my body feel this week? Strength, energy, endurance. I do that anyway, but I don't track it. So maybe it's telling you to start tracking it. I talk about it on my videos, but I don't track it. So yeah, it's saying mindset statement. This is a training weight. My body is mid work, not baseline. Saturday baseline weight is telling me to do date scale plus 48 hours plus hours since lifting. Check off yes. Condition morning, bathroom, before food. So it's telling me to make sure I'm weighing myself. So I'm checking all these things off. Weekly comparison down to up, trend only, no emotions. It's telling me don't track my emotions on my weigh-in day on Saturday. It says wins for the week. List at least one win every week. Affirmation: I measure progress by consistency, not fluctuations. Oh, I like that. Okay, so monthly progress system is saying when to do it once per month, same week each week. Best day Saturday. Progress photos 5 minutes total. It's telling me to wear the same outfit every month with a sports bra plus leggings. It's telling me to take a picture of the front, my side, my back, and a relaxed, natural stance, not a flex. Now, see, that's something I haven't done on my weight loss journey. Have any of you guys taken pictures every month where you actually done this? I do it like this picture I have up here. I do it every time I get to a certain weight. My hat fell off. Like this picture here, I was trying to do it in increments of 50s, but it didn't work out that way. So I did 394, then I did 319, and 299, and then 267. And then I put this outfit on again when I got to 257. So yeah. So that's what I'll have to start doing. So now I gotta find an outfit that I have that I can put on starting January. So I can start. That's what ChatGPT tell me I gotta start doing. And it says lighting. It said make sure I'm in the same room, if possible. No posing, perfection, just honest. So like this, just how I made sure I was in the same room, but I actually end up snipping these. Jen, you don't have any pictures? What? Ask ChatGPT for something sassy or funky or fun. It'll give you some options, something on a theme. You can also ask Chat to help you come up with a name for it based on what it knows about you and your interactions. Okay, let me ask it. ChatGPT, can you give me a different name for my Saturday weigh-ins instead of using baseline? I would like to use something funky and fun related to what you already know about me on my weight loss journey. Oh, and it's telling me monthly I need to start recording my measurements every month, so like I was doing quarterly. There's a lot of information to be free. It says, "Oh yes, I love this for you, Tuan." It gave me a bright heart and fire. It says, "Given who you are, your 137 plus pound journey, Peloton, discipline, strength training, and that Leo." ChatGPT knows I'm a Leo, y'all. ChatGPT says, "In that Leo main character energy, here are some fun, funky, and meaningful Saturday weigh-in name options that fit your story. Top pick, highly on brand for you. Legal legacy check. It says vibe equals powerful, confident, earned. It says this isn't a weigh-in, it's a legacy check. Crowned or grounded check. I don't want to do Leo legacy check, but I like that crown and ground check. I kind of like that. It says the vibe is royal plus realistic. You're standing in your power and your truth. So crown and grounded means royalty and realistic. I'm standing in my power and truth. Here's another one they gave me. Strength reveals day. The vibe is the scale meets muscle, discipline, and growth. What strength build finally shows up. That's what it's saying. Then here's another one. Truth and triumph Saturday. Celebration plus honesty. That's the vibe. The number meets the journey. Here's another one. Built, not bloated check. The vibe is funny, real, gym savvy, perfect for someone who lifts and rides Peloton. This one is fun and funky option. And they put a dancing emoji. Scale, don't steal my joy day. Vibe, unbothered and confident. The scale gets data, not your piece. The next one is somebody around a Peloton bicycle. It says output over ounces. Vibe, Peloton coded. Performance, greater than pounds. The next one is Body Truth Saturday. The vibe is clean, grounded, no drama. The body speaks clearly today. The next one is Lion Paws. And it's called Lions Don't Flinch Check. The vibe means bold Leo energy. Whatever the number is, you stand tall. The next one is a crown, tiara, and it says, my strongest recommendation for you. Okay, here you go, y'all. It says, my strongest recommendation for you. If I had to pick one that fits your mindset, legacy, and leadership, it would be the Leo legacy check. That's what it's telling me. Gave me a picture of a Leo with 3 stars next to it. And it says, Lego legacy check. It honors your zodiac confidence without anything negative. Exactly. Because, I'm a Leo, but I don't claim all that astrology stuff and all that. Yeah, I don't do all that stuff. It says your father's legacy, the strength you built, the fact that this journey is bigger than your weight. How to use it. It says rename it in your notes like Saturday Leo legacy check or Saturday built not bloated check. And keep Wednesday training check. Saturday your new crown moment. Oh, I like that. Saturday, your new crown moment. If you want, I can design a custom affirmation just for you, your Saturday chat, or help you brand this language into traces of Twan's life. I don't know. What y'all think? Which one of them y'all like? Which one of y'all think fits me? Jen, you gonna have to get you some pictures, honey. Going to Bush's Twan. Need to finish up so I can be at the PJ party tonight on my way out to feed Mama. Okay, go take care of Mama. Oh, please have a beautiful day, Miss Linda. Main character energy is very Twan. Darren, you saying the same thing. Main character energy. Lord Jesus. So your pick is the same as Chat GPT, huh? Legacy. Leo Legacy Chat. So it says Saturdays should be your new crown moment. That's what it's telling me. Saturdays equals my new crown moment. I like that. Yes, design a custom affirmation for my Saturday chat. And you can also brand language into, let's see what it says. It says, I got you, Twan. This is going to feel personal, powerful, and very you. Below is a custom Saturday affirmation plus branded language you can use consistently across ChatGPT. Okay, so Saturday affirmation is legal legacy chat. Say this before you step on the scale. Today I stand in truth, not fear. My body has done the work, honored recovery, and released what it no longer needs. This number reflects discipline, not doubt. I am building strength, health, and legacy, and I respect every phase of this journey. It says pause, breathe, then weigh in. It seems like I'm in therapy right now, y'all. It seems like I am having a therapy session with Chat GPT. Is this what therapy all about? I've never been to therapy before, y'all. I've been to counseling before on spiritual counseling, with my pastor or someone like that, pastor's wife or some, a church mother or something. But I've never been to therapy before, with a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Is this what therapy all about, y'all? I feel like I'm sitting in therapy right now. So anyway, it says, say this after you see the number. I receive this information with confidence. Whether down, steady, shifting, I remain committed. My progress is measured by consistency, strength, and self trust. I am crowned by effort, not defined by a scale. Y'all, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I need to pay Chat GPT now, y'all. And it's a free version. Can you imagine if this was a paid version, what I'll be getting? Oh my God. So here it is, branded language for Chat GPT and my life. This becomes your personal system vocabulary. Weekly check-in language. So on Wednesdays, it's going to be training check, mid-work data, no emotion. Saturday, Leo legacy check, truth, recovery, and results. Core brand statement, used anywhere. Built, not bloated. Strength reveals over scale reaction. Consistency is my crown. Hey, I like that. Consistency is my crown, baby. Yes. Y'all know I've been telling y'all that for the longest. Consistency is the key. I train with purpose. I recover with respect. Legacy over fluctuations. Hey, come on, Chat GPT. So in Chat GPT, this is my legacy chat. Here's my Saturday weigh-ins, how my week went, and how my body feels. I love it. Look, chat. Do what Chat GPT said. Chat GPT says, Twan, this system is grown woman energy. You're not just losing weight, you're modeling how to stay grounded, disciplined, and mentally free while doing it. Wow. Y'all don't got me all emotional in here, don't got all caught up. Now I'm in deep thought right now. This is really therapy. I saw some people coming in. Hey, Mayor Mindy, how are you? Thanks for joining. Hey, Franklin Michelle. I was talking about you yesterday, Michelle. Me and she and Tamika was on the phone talking, and we were talking about a gathering I want to do next month for the first of the year with some of the sun rays that live locally. And I mentioned you. I was like, she don't live too far. She's out there in Wesley Chapel area. You know, maybe she'll come and she'll join us. So I'm gonna be posting something or maybe talk about it in one of my videos soon. Michelle, matter of fact, I'm supposed to do the research today, make a call, so I can put the information out there. I'll just go ahead and say it. So I'm not gonna tell y'all the theme and everything because I'm still thinking about what theme I want to have, but I'm thinking about next month, January, like mid-January. All of us sun rays that live local, here in the Tampa Bay area. And then, I mentioned losing it Grace because she lives right outside Tampa in Sarasota. She's only like a 30-minute drive from us to see if she want to come up and meet us as well. I saw on Instagram this one young lady. She goes around to different restaurants and stuff like that and, do different things in Tampa Bay area. And she posts reels on Instagram. She went downtown Tampa and she got on a brunch boat. It's a boat that goes out for brunch for 2 hours. And I believe the fee is $67. But the drinks, you get drinks, alcoholic beverages for those of y'all who want a drink, mimosa or something, I guess, with your brunch. But they were drinking liquor on with their brunch. It wasn't just, mimosas. But yeah, you get drinks and you get breakfast. Your food and drinks is included. And of course, music and fun, whatever. And it's 2 hours. And brunch is normally, up until like 2 o'clock-ish or something. So I don't know. But anyway, I was gonna contact them today. I was gonna first look online and do all the research and stuff and see how to go about booking a small gathering, because I'm sure it may be some type of code or something they may give me to give to everybody who's going to be part of the party. But yeah, I thought it'd be something nice that we can do. And, as a little gathering, just something small because for 26, I want to do something different than what I had been doing. I want to, instead of doing my self-love journey once a quarter like I had planned to do in my house on live, I want to do it out and about, like doing little small gatherings as well. And then if I go live, I go live. And then the sun rays that live in other states and stuff, they can, see what we're doing while we live, I was thinking doing something like once a quarter with the sun rays that are local. And that'll be a way for us to have our, experience self-love, getting out away from the family, friends, work, that type of thing, and get around, more people who on the same road you on, because I know that we have conversations with our families and our friends and coworkers and stuff sometimes about our new life journey, but they don't quite understand it because they're not in it. So this will give us an opportunity at least 4 times a year to get together, with other like-minded people face to face instead of always doing this Zoom stuff. And well, I call it Zoom, well, virtual stuff or whatever. But yeah, so I'll be look out for the post, Michelle. We'll be getting together sometime soon. I plan to do it next month. The reason I want to do it next month because it's the first of the year reset. It's like a reset thing. It's a time for us to gather our mind, get away from all the holiday mumbo jumbo stuff, and we can kind of talk a little bit about our goals and stuff like that. What we plan to do for the upcoming year. That type of thing. So let me know what you think. If that's something you might be interested in, once I post it. Durgan says, yes, therapy. ChatGPT knows you so well, Tuan. He knows the words. Resonates directly with you. Yes, exactly. Durgan says, therapy. You have some intense conversation with ChatGPT, LOL. I put in my fat percent and muscle numbers daily and pics of everything I eat, and it gives me some detailed information. Oh, wow. I didn't think about doing that. Everybody saying good morning, good morning. Michelle Mira said therapy is good and allows you to have self-reflection. Mm-hmm. Any weekend but the 30th, going away that weekend. Yeah, I plan to do it like mid January, so that's why I'm gonna like call around today. So within like maybe the next 2 weeks, we'll do it. I would love to meet you. Chat GTP Jack. Well, get my words hot. Chat GPT has showed out this morning. Chat GPT has showed out, baby. Chat GPT is showing all the way out. You hear me? With all this stuff it has done this morning. I'm shocked. I need to get with Hadjarine because I need Hadjarine to help me create some music. Chat GPT just told me you've hit the free plan limit for GPT-5. Responses will use another model until your limit resets at 11 a.m. or get Chat GPT Plus. Okay, well, I'm done since I've reached the limit. Yeah. So, y'all, I just want to come on here You say you can't wait. Love getting together with fellow GLPers. So inspirational. I know, right? I can't wait, Michelle. I would love to meet you. Um, I do know that when I had the breast cancer event, Z, she came, Linda McDuffie, she is Tamika, and Kim J. Sweet Health. They're like, oh, and Michelle's Mirror. Michelle came in. She was in town on a work conference. Michelle Mirror, who's on here now, she actually lives in Massachusetts, but she came down for a work conference. So I had the five of them there. And then, of course, several other ladies like my family and friends that they watch some of my videos here or there. They came out as well. So um, it was probably like 30 of us. We had a nice little gathering. Yeah, so we'll see. I know it's not a cruise like the downsize does. I'm not trying to do a cruise. I already told y'all that I'm not trying to do no cruise. I don't do too many cruises. Cruises out for me right now. I want to fly. I want to fly. I want to see more of the world. I don't want to just want to be out there on the ocean. I want to be able to spend time, a couple days where I'm at, and not just 5 hours and get back on the boat. That's just me. That's just me. Matter of fact, me and one of my coworkers, she gave me this pamphlet. Well, I actually took a picture. I was going to order one. I just never did. Because my husband's like, I don't want to fly way over there. Well, you go to Paris, and when you fly to Paris, you're actually on a large ship when you get there. So instead of staying in a hotel, you stand on the ship, and you just go all around in different areas, for like 5 days, 7 days, or whatever. And of course, you get off, the boat during the day and even during the night, because it just kind of sits there. And you go out into the town, do your, your shopping, your tours, and whatever you book for, So I was like, oh, that'd be nice, do something like that. So I asked my husband, he was like, oh, we got to fly way over there. How long the flight? This man don't want to do nothing. So I'm like, you know what? I got to get a group of ladies and we got to get together and go, because my husband don't want to fly. He said he done with the cruises. He done been on 2 cruises. He did the first cruise and said he was done. So I tricked him for our 10th year anniversary, and I booked the cruise. And I didn't tell him, I think, until like 2 weeks before before the cruise. I said I would never do that again. Because guess what happened? All the cruises I had been on, I had never gotten sick. And all of a sudden, on that cruise, I got so sick. We were at dinner, and I got so sick, I had to get up and go to the room and lay down. Clayton had to have the people to cover up my food and bring it, to the room. The next day, I was still sick. He ordered me breakfast so they can, bring it to the room and stuff. That breakfast that I couldn't eat. And I had to apologize to him because God showed me right then and there, you did all this to this man. Brought him on this cruise after he said he was done with cruises. And now you're behind sick. You tricked that man to get on this boat and you can't even enjoy it. You can't even enjoy it. I couldn't even enjoy it. So it's like I spent, might as well say, 2 days in the bed. I said I'd never do that again. So he said he want to fly, so I'm not going to trick him and order him no ticket to go nowhere. You don't want to go. You just stay here by his lonesome. There are a lot of tour companies that does girls trips. Yeah. I signed up for the downsize cruise. I cruise a lot. I am opposite. I like to see 5 hours to know where I want to go back to. Oh, it's all about when you go. Gotcha. Well, you know what? I love cruises too. Don't get me wrong, Michelle. I love cruises. I enjoy every cruise, even the one I got sick on. We went to Cozumel, Mexico. That's the one I got sick on. I love cruises. It's just that now that I've conquered my fears of flying and having to be embarrassed by thinking I was gonna have to get 2, plane seats and all that kind of stuff. It's like I want to fly now. Instead of doing the cruise thing. That's why I always did the cruise. I was afraid that I was gonna not be able to sit in the seat. I was gonna have to buy two seats, and I was like, I'm not doing it. That's stupid. Because I've heard the stories about people who had to pay for two seats. I didn't want to do all that. So I was just like, well, before I pay for two seats, I'll just cruise, you know. And so that's one of the reasons why I did the cruising. So now that I have an opportunity to fly, I'm flying, baby. It's flying for me. I'm flying. I don't know. I'm not saying I'll never do a cruise again because I'm sure I will. It's just that right now I want to fly. It's a couple of places I want to go to, June, we're going to Jamaica. I've been to a cruise to Jamaica before, but this time we're flying, to Jamaica to spend, I think, 5 days, 4 days, 4 or 5 days. I can't remember. And then I definitely want to go to Paris. I want to go there. My oldest daughter, she's in Thailand, and I do want to go, y'all, but I don't know about that flight. I'm like, do I really want to fly 24 hours? I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to go so I can spend some time with her. Dara says, how many of us paid versions of LLM like ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, Claude, MS? Dara, I ain't never heard none of that you talking about. Google Gemini. Google Gemini. I never heard that either. I've heard of that, Dr. Jen. Aren't there some group trips with some women who don't know each other? My last cruise before GLP, I did not fit in the theater seats. You did Italy, Greece, Turkey in 2025, long flight. Oh, wow. If you're flying to Thailand, you better save up for first class or business class. Yes. Because I want to be able to lay down, Darian. I want to be able to lay down on the plane. I want one of them so I can just lay down, stretch my legs. Mm-hmm. But the good thing about it, my daughter told me that most of those, when you fly out like that to those countries, the flights are at night. So you go to sleep. Because I remember when we dropped her off to the airport, I think it was around 4 or 5 o'clock. And I think her flight was leaving out like at 8 or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy expensive for business class. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I definitely want to be able to lay down so I can stretch my legs out and things like that. Definitely. I gotta make sure I get some compression stockings to put on too when I fly out like that. Yeah, Darian, because I was told that depending on what time of the year you go, just a regular seat can be over $2,000. Because one of my coworkers, he's from Vietnam, and yeah, he Vietnamese, right? Yeah, and he was telling me that when he likes to go, and I think he's saying February, and then he likes to go. I want to say, was it up to September? Those are the times where it's cheaper, if I'm not mistaken, what he told me. Jen said yes, solo trips as well. Yeah. She said my flight premium economy upgrade was almost 3,000. Oh Lord, that was round trip too. That's a lot, even with that. Lord have mercy, additional 5,000. That's what he told me. He said those flights. He said just regular seats, depending on when you go, could be over $2,000. I was like, say what now? Yeah, so I gotta save my coins. I gotta roll my pennies. For real, to get ready to go over there. But I definitely want to go to Thailand. Listen, y'all know I love me some Cheesecake Factory. My daughter called me a couple days ago Smacking down. Just finished eating her some Cheesecake Factory. She said, Mom, you're not going to believe it. Cheesecake Factory in Thailand is just like the Cheesecake Factory in America. I was like, really? She said, yes. She said, it even looked the same in the inside. She said the food tastes the same and everything. She was telling me what she had ordered. And Kiana, she the type when she go out to eat at restaurants and stuff like that, she'll order like maybe 2 or 3 different types of entrees so she can, sample different things, and then she'll bring the food home and just eat on it, through the week. And she told me that they did have a couple, Thai things on. They had a few Thai dishes on the menu, but she said it was the same foods. I was like, really? She said, Mom, yeah. She said it was good too. I said, Lord, don't tell me they got a Thailand or Cheesecake Factory over in Thailand. Yeah, she said it was good, y'all. But she didn't get any cheesecake. They just opened up a Cheesecake Factory in Western Chapel. Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up. But yeah, so I am going to be planning that for us in January. And so let's see, April, May, June. Let's see, no, March, April, May. So March, April, May. I got to try to come up with something for us to do. So yeah, I got a couple things. One of the things I want us to do is one of those tea party things. They got some buses where you could do the tea party. They have a train where you could do the tea party. So I want to plan one of those. I planned a tea party before for the ladies at my church several years ago, but we did it at a local tea restaurant here. It was really nice. All of us dressed up with our outfits on, our hats and stuff. And my mom was living in, so she came. It was fun. It was fun. We did it around Mother's Day. Yeah, around Mother's Day. So the younger ladies at the church, like myself, we invited our moms to come with us. It was really nice, really nice. So I want to do something like that as well. Because I don't have any men that follow me that live in this area. It's all women. Like all the ladies that tell me they live like in Jacksonville, Orlando, Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater. It's like ladies, Western Chapel. It's a lot of ladies that live in this area. So yeah, I'm hoping that, at least we can get together if it's only a small group of 10 of us, nothing big. They probably want to try some American food in Thailand. Yeah, I can honestly see that. Freddie Maynard, good morning. How are you? Merry Christmas to you as well. And it's so funny because my daughter, she really wants to learn the language. She's learned the language. She went to school while she was there. And she's finished with school now. But she was telling me that, the people more interested in, instead of her talking to them, they want to talk to her in English. They don't want to be talking Thai to her because they want to practice their English with her. So I thought that was kind of neat too. And they'd be like, how did I do? How did I do? She said like when she go to the stores and stuff, and so one person want to help her, it's like a lot of them want to help her because they all want to practice their English. I was like, oh, that's so neat. But she is really enjoying herself. I got to catch up on some of her videos. I watched one of her hair tutorials. I haven't really been watching. I had a lot going on lately, so I haven't really been watching a lot of videos and stuff on YouTube, but I got to get to it because I put a few videos out and people watching my stuff. Like right now, there's 15 people on here. So good morning to you guys. Merry Christmas. If I don't see you guys tonight when I go live, I'll be going live again tonight, you guys. And I'll have 2 guests with me. Kim J. Sweet Healthy Life, and she is Tamika. They will be joining me. We're going to be doing our Twas the Night Before Christmas at 10:30 p.m. So come out and join us, you guys. Make sure you have on your PJs. It's pajama party night. Put on your Christmas PJs. And if you want to come up live to show us your PJ to be judged, you can. Or you can just go to my community tab and post a picture of you with your PJs. Jen, I don't know why you were not able to post a picture on my community wall, but Tamika did, Miss Linda's Journey did, and Felicia Fee. They posted on my wall yesterday. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe something in your settings or something, Jen. I have no idea. But yeah, so come out tonight, you guys. 10:30. We're gonna be on from 10:30 till after 12 because we want to be able to wish everybody a Merry Christmas before we get off of the live. Have a great day too, Michelle. You will not be on your live tonight, so enjoy your holiday with your family and friends. Well, Michelle, I thought you'd be up late at night. Why you not gonna be on my live? Oh, never mind. Well, you have a Merry Christmas too. And make sure you say Merry Christmas to the kiddos and y'all enjoy y'all time. Y'all special day. I can say it's still special day. We celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, although that's not actually his birthday, but he was born around that time, so that's the day that we celebrate. The live is going to be 10:30 at night because we want to stay on until Christmas. So we'll get off after 12. I got to see if I can hang y'all. That's why I'm going to try to do what I can do. Get it out the way, go take me a 30-minute walk. I'm going to cook as much as I can, take me a 30-minute walk, and then take a shower. I'm going to lay down and take me a nap because I want to make sure I'm able to stay up and hang. Because y'all know 7:30, I be yawning. When I be on these lives with y'all on Thursday nights, y'all know by 9:30, I be sleeping. I be yawning like I don't know what. Last night we was on live and I was like this in the chair. I was like this. I was tired, honey. I had drunk some of that eggnog too. That eggnog that I got from Aldi, the eggnog wine, it is so good. Listen, y'all want y'all a little something for the night? Go get that wine from Aldi. It's really good. It got 13.9% alcohol in it, but I just had about 4 ounces of it. And it's only 160 calories. And it has 5 grams of protein, I think 10 fat. Let me look at my fitness pal so I can give y'all exactly, because I tracked it yesterday. I tracked it. Matter of fact, I got to finish tracking from yesterday. I didn't track my lunch yesterday. I tracked everything but my lunch. Okay. So that wine, that eggnog wine, it's 160 calories, 11 carbs, 10 fat, 5 protein, and 1 fiber. So it has protein because of the egg. When have you ever had wine with protein? Eggnog. What you say, Michelle? You'll be fast asleep. Look, I had drunk that little 4 ounces of eggnog, and next thing you know, I was down in the chair like this. that little bit of alcohol will put me to sleep because I'm really not a drinker, y'all. I know y'all keep saying, Tony, you keep telling me you're not a drinker, but you drink. I really don't drink. I haven't had anything to drink alcoholic like that. Well, alcohol in it since August when I was in Cabo for my birthday. Of course, I was going to get a drink on my birthday. I just had one. But it was one of those like daiquiri like type drinks, y'all. Don't have a lot of alcohol in. Because I always tell them, just a little bit of alcohol. Because I'm not a drinker like that. No. But yeah, so we will be on. So y'all make sure y'all come with y'all a drink so we can toast. Give ourselves a toast for the Merry Christmas. For the Merry Christmas. Yes, honey. For Merry Christmas. But yeah, so I'm going to get off. I already gave myself my injection. I am going to go in here and start cooking. I'm going to go ahead and make my profit. Then I'm going to start cooking. Yeah, I'm going to start cooking my holiday meal. Because when I get up tomorrow morning, only thing I want to cook will be my rice. And that's it. I like to cook my rice a day of. I don't know why. I don't really care for leftover rice like that. I'll eat it, but it just tastes different after you warm it up. I don't know. Is it just me? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to make some rice and peas with the coconut milk in it. Because I'm doing oxtail. I'm doing a Jamaican American style oxtails. Yeah, so I am going to go in here and Get these pots going. Let these pots start rattling. Go ahead and peel these potatoes. I hate peeling potatoes, y'all, to make potato salad, but my husband loves my potato salad. So I said, for holidays, I'll make potato salad. But any other days, Publix Deli, it is. Have a wonderful day. Off to see my 86-year-old mom in Clearwater. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a blessing. Well, you enjoy your mom. Miss Linda's going to see her mom today as well. Y'all are still blessed to still have y'all mom here. So love on them as much as you can, because my mom is no longer here on this earth. So yeah, and that's one thing I miss is my mom on the holidays. And they're making her chicken and dressing or turkey and dressing. That woman was famous for dressing. She used to make pans and pans of dressing for different people. Because people used to always, order dressing, from her, because her dressing was always good. I can't make it like her, although I have her recipe. I try to make it like hers, but it don't taste like hers. I don't know. Mama was doing a little something extra in it that I wasn't doing or something, but I always make it just like she made hers, but it don't always taste like hers. But anyway, with that being said, you guys, I will see you guys tonight at 10:30 p.m. to join me. She is Tamika and the Kim J Sweet Healthy Life for our Twas the Night Before Christmas. We will be giving out, I will be giving out a gift card to the person who has the best of the cutest PJs. And we are going to allow the chat to judge. Now, if there is a tie, the tiebreaker will be done by us looking at that person's picture, if they posted a picture, to see who has the most likes. So that is it. That is all. See you guys tonight, 10:30 p.m. Enjoy your day. If you have to work, y'all, make sure y'all work smart and not hard. All righty. God bless.